Firearms can be dangerous if handled improperly. Only handle a firearm if you have proper training. Please, don't try any of this at home. Hello and welcome to Season 2 of Will It Stop a Bullet. I'm your returning host, Adam Carson. And the man with the camera, Will.
Hey.
And today we'll be taking aim at this shoe. But this isn't your average sneaker. This is a steel toe. Got these back when I worked in the lumber mill to prevent a 3x3 chunk of white oak from turning my toes into pulp. So, let's kick this thing off. For those of you not familiar with the show, and this is a new testing area by the way, you may have noticed things a little different here, but this is downrange. This is where we will actually be setting up our object, which in this case is our steel toe shoe, and actually hitting it. Now, behind the shoe, you'll notice our test vessel. If the round penetrates, the projectile penetrates through our steel toe shoe and goes through and hits the jug, we'll obviously see the damage. And as a special bonus this time, we have a blood bag to put in there to see what happened to little piggies if they were still inside the shoe when you got hit. Well, we'll just stuff this in here and take our shot. Now that everybody's behind the firing line, let's take a look at what we'll be using this season. Start off, we have the newest addition to my collection, a Walther P22 22 long rifle handgun. The rear sight on this one's a little wobbly. I'm still waiting for a replacement part. I thought I'd get here on time, but still waiting on Smith & Wesson for that. So first shot's maybe a little thready. Then we have our Ruger P95 9mm handgun. Obviously 9mm. Moving to our long guns, we have our Marlin 336 lever action, and then we have my favorites from last season, and you've seen so far, my Wasser 10 AK-47 clone, shooting the 7.62 by 39mm, and of course, last but not least, the Mossberg 500, shooting either rifled slugs or buckshot. Now, one of the features on the show you will notice is that when we choose a caliber and we go up to the range and you can't see it anymore, you will see a little indicator up here showing you which caliber we're using. So, let's get started. First up, 22 long rifle. Well, let's see what happened. Let me get my nice shirt all dirty. And I came in here. Eek. I can't seem to find the positive entry wound. It looks like here. Yeah, they came in here.
Ooh.
And made a mess. Yeah. It redirected a little bit, but it still went all the way through. Alright. 9mm. Huh. Well, that's interesting. What happened is it ticked the edge of the steel cap, and then it pushed it down and went around, actually, and went through. So, steel toe actually did deflect it. Didn't really stop it, though. Well, let's upgrade. 7.62. My Wasser 10. AK-47 clone. Well, let's see here. I had two bags in there. This one didn't make it, which is a bad sign because you look right here, went in, It cut the cap in twain, blew out the bottom of the shoe, blew out the everything of the jug. Well, you may be wondering if a steel-toe shoe would stop a bullet. I'm going to say pretty much not. They're not really designed for it. But they will stop a chunk of wood, so make sure you wear them if you're doing good work. Well, this is Adam Carson with Will Stuff Bullet. Take aim, be safe.